It's early in the morning this morning. But it's cool, it's Friday. We got to unload, take a load home, and enjoy what's left of the weekend, because we're still 900 miles from home once we get unloaded here. We're about a few hours away from our reload. We're not really reloading that close this week because I can't remember the reason why. Basically, a commodity buyer is out of material up here close to where I'm at, so I got to go a little bit further, but it's okay because, you know, once I get unloaded, I'm going home. Yeah. It's what sucks about this grain haul, and there's a guy up there in front of me. I made sure I parked here, so I'd be the first truck. I get here, and there's already a truck here, so I got to get up extra early to get here to make sure I got to get up extra early to make sure nobody else comes in and scales in front of me. So basically, I'm gonna get up a little bit earlier and sit here awake a little bit longer than I really want to, because I've got to wait on him to unload. So I've scaled in, I've circled around over here, now I'm just gotta sit here. But yeah, I would have enjoyed it. Take him about an hour to unload. I would have really enjoyed the extra hour of sleep, but I ain't gonna get it, because if I would have sat outside the gate there and just slept, somebody probably would have come in and they would have blazed me and went right to the scale and come back over here. And since it's Friday, I really don't want to be I really didn't want this guy in front of me. Now, I probably wouldn't have blazed him. I would have probably knocked on his door before I, you know, jumped out here and pulled around here, but I didn't. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm pretty good about that. Some guys, you go over these grain lines and you can't take a nap. If you're waiting in line somewhere, you can't take a nap, because these guys right around you. So that's just some good old grain hauling advice right there. You just can't go to bed. You're in line somewhere, you might take a little nap or something like that, but if you sleep too long, somebody can get around you. But where I'm at right now, nobody can really get around me, so that's good. I just go to sleep, and somebody comes behind me and I fall asleep, and the guy's dumped in front of me, they'll knock on the door, I promise you. But as of right now, I need to be dumping just as soon as I can. So I'm probably gonna try and like close my eyes for a little bit and rest them, but I'm not going to sleep. So anyway, that's my good morning advice for everybody. I'm fixing to turn this light off and catch a little nap. It's just a weight game now. We got to they're going to turn this auger on here in a minute, and oh, it's going now. Okay, cool. So they'll get it going here in a minute, and I'm gonna sit in the truck and warm up. I got a face full of this stuff while I go, so the dust come out. So just get up in here, brush my teeth, do something with my hair, it's everywhere, and get everything ready to go. Get the paperwork done. We're going to walk around doing a pre-trip inspection while we're here unloading, and that way we can log it and log unloading at the same time. So, all right, tip for the day. All right, let me get in here and do something. My hair is pitiful. What we did right there is we dumped the air on the trailer there, so as you start unloading product out the bottom and the weight comes off of it, the trailer's trying to level. It's got a leveling valve on there, and it's trying to let the air out of it, but the bags are steadily picking up. So as the bags are picking up, they will actually kind of stretch, and they can do damage to the bag or the shock, depending on how high you want to let that thing stretch out. So I always dump the bags on them, try and take care of your stuff. Oh, look, it's a safe zone. I'm sure some of you drivers will probably appreciate that. Probably y'all's kind of place. Hey, that you stop exit 265 Franklin, Kentucky, at the key stop there, and they've got that what is that whistle stop. Those are some of the best glazed donuts I've ever had in my life. And I know y'all probably like, this dude was talking about being on a diet and everything, but man, it's the holidays, and I'm trying to maintain, I guess. But it's been hard here lately because I don't know. I've had a sweet tooth here lately, and it's just what it is. But anyway, we got unloaded a while ago, and I know I was talking kind of groggy headed about the whole parking outside of these grain places, and somebody, we call it blazing. You know, you sitting in line somewhere, you fall asleep, and somebody gets around you, or somebody comes around you right before you get off the exit, go to the grain mill, you just got blazed. So there's some grain hauling terminology for you right there. You got blazed, or you blazed somebody. I know when I had my green truck, we used to put some pretty good loads on, and a lot of them hills. There was a feed mill we went in northwest Arkansas, and there's pretty good hills going up to it, and I'd have these guys, man, I drove that truck like 67 mile an hour everywhere it went, but I'd have some of these guys about 10 miles before you get to the grain mill or the feed mill. They'd be running like 80, 85 mile an hour trying to get around you. They gonna blaze me. But this one particular feed mill, there was a hill that was a very, very, I wouldn't say a real long, it wasn't like a mountain or nothing, but it was a long pull. It's probably, I'd say probably like a 4 mile pull. And then you get to the top of it, it plateaus, and then it's another probably mile pull. And them guys, they look real good down at the bottom, run about 85 at the bottom. And anyway, I'd get on their heels a little bit, and I'd keep my distance so they wouldn't try and run any faster. But once we hit that old hill, buddy, and that E-model cat in there, I had a lot of work done to it. Good ECM, big injectors, marine camshaft. Had pretty good turbo on it. Could have stood a little bit bigger turbo, but anyway, they didn't have nothing to say when I come around them. I get in that left lane and come on around them. But what I was going to tell you about blazing, the whole story. Good Lord, I went off on a rabbit trail there. But like, you sit outside these feed mills, and you want to go ahead and be first there, second there. So anyway. Man, am I telling y'all how to do something illegal? Yeah, probably. So anyway, like these ELD guys, and even for me, because this is like a permanent thing. So at some of these feed mills, you get an in time and an out time. So I was sitting there this morning, and the guy that was there before me last night, he got on the scales, and I waited him, and then I scaled in. Well, I scaled in. It took him, I don't know, over an hour to unload. I don't know what he had on or whatever. He may have, I don't know. It usually takes me about 40 minutes at this particular place to unload. So, I don't know. I just sat back there and like I was thinking about, I told you I was going to take a nap. I ended up getting on Facebook looking at trucks and stuff and didn't take a nap. So, my time I got timed in, time I got out was like almost 2.5 hours. So, that's a big deal for like some of these ELD guys, and even me, even if I wanted to cheat on my logbook, if I got pulled over and asked for my logbook, asked for my last bill of lading, that scale ticket would say, hey, 2.5 hours, this dude's, so I can't do anything. I can't finagle any which way because I'm set in stone there. So, all right, I told you all that to tell you that. So, I am riding on. I got to go get some DDG, go to the house. We're a long way from home on a Friday morning. I got to get gone. We gone. All right, 359 pro tip, guys. Stick them donuts up under that heater box right there. And son, you talk about a gooey, messy donut that is some kind of good. If you're at exit 2 and 65 in Kentucky at the Key Stop, stop and get you some of them Whistle donuts. Come on back. Well, we made it over here to get some DDG, and they told us they didn't have no DDG. So, we have got to turn around and go back the way we came, about, 45 minutes. Like, we drove within a few miles of this other plant that we got to go to about an hour ago, so I've got to turn around and go back. So it's fun, man. Sometimes with hauling this stuff, these places, they sell out of it, and when they sell out of it, they don't let nobody that's bought it know, and then you have these situations. So I've got to get going. I'm killing time here. I'm going to be going through Indianapolis at freaking rush hour traffic. I had it dialed down to where I wouldn't have to, but now I'm going to have to. So, all right, I got to get going. Look at this dude right here. He's standing on his catwalk. He's loading his rail car. That spout, and that thing will spin around there, and he'll load me right here. All right, so that was a success. I'm glad, because I don't know if I could have taken anything else today. It's just one of those days. I didn't want to have to come back over here because, like, I ought to be in Indianapolis right now on the front end of rush hour traffic. And I'm not. I am an hour and a half from the circle on 69. I got to run back over 69 and then go down 69 and get down to the circle that way. We'll go around 465 on the top side, and the top side's not near as bad as the bottom side, because right now it's still all jacked up from 70 being shut down downtown there. I guess they're major, as if they hadn't worked on it enough in the past 15 years. They're probably, I guess, redoing all of it. So you got 70 going around the bottom side, your regular 465 going around the bottom side of 465, and then you got 74 going around the bottom side, and then you got 65 coming down the bottom side too. So, you got 3 interstates going down this one side, and it's been a train wreck here lately going down through there. So I'm gonna go. Anytime I've been up this way, I've been going around the top side. So we're going the top side. Maybe it won't be that bad, and I'm hoping to get lucky and kind of slide on through Indianapolis, even though it's going to be right at 5 when I get there. But just a Monday on a Friday, just what we got to do. What did I get? I got some on my face. Okay. All right. Well, I'm fixing to hit the road. I got to figure out which way we're going to get out of this place, because we're not not real close to anything right now. So got to figure out how we're gonna get to 69 to go down 69. So let's go. All right, absolutely zero visibility tonight. There's probably some cars up there. I don't know, maybe they might be 500 feet in front of me up there somewhere. I lost their taillights a minute ago, but there is absolutely nowhere. And when I say nowhere, I mean absolutely nowhere to park tonight. And so I was wanting to get off the road, and there was a truck parking area. I got off, and the fog was so bad I couldn't even see to get to the exit ramp. And there might have been some parking. There was two places to park alongside the road there, and then there was an actual like rest area parking lot, angle parking in the back. But I missed the turn to go back. Oh, there's something up there. I see some tail lights. There's people, man. I'm telling you, I've seen some big trucks come by me like 70 miles an hour, and it's actually a little bit better than what it has been. There was a couple times where it was probably like the worst fog I'd ever been in. So we're just gonna ease on. We're running probably we're up to about 55. We was down to about, I don't know, 45, 50 a little bit ago. So we're just gonna try and ease on and be careful, because that's all you can do. I mean, there's nowhere to park. You just kind of stuck. Stuck on the road, and that's one of the things that just kind of one of the things that sucks about these situations is okay, all right. I couldn't even really tell that there was I knew there was an exit somewhere up there, but they just hit their brakes, and it scared me. Anytime you see tail light or brake lights in a situation like this, you're on a heightened alert, I guess. But we're over here on 55 next to the Mississippi River, so I'm sure the river has a lot to do with this right here. So anyway, we're gonna keep trying to ease on. I've got I don't know how much further I'm gonna go, if I'm gonna be able to make it home tonight or not. So if not, I've got a couple spots where I'm thinking about stopping, and we'll figure it out from there. Well, the fog has lifted, thank God. We are eating a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich. That is 2 patties of sausage on and 2 eggs on a toaster. So it's fixing to start raining here in just a second, and we are I don't know, we're about 2.5 hours from home. We're fixing to hit the road and try and go have a weekend, man. It's gonna suck getting home Saturday at noon and then having to turn around and leave Monday morning, but that's just how it goes. of my bankers. He's going to a hunting camp for the weekend, where he spends most of his winters. That's what you do when you're a banker and you got money. You just go hang out at the hunting camp all winter long. Must be nice. Well, that concludes this week right here. It's been a long, grueling week. We started out this week loading on Monday and got loaded and found a wheel seal seeping on our trailer. And come home Monday and didn't have time to do anything to it Monday afternoon after I got loaded. So ended up Tuesday, put a wheel seal in, put all 4 new brakes on my trailer, just got all that done. Just, if I was going to do one, I was going to do it all. So, kind of got the week started late and didn't get unloaded quick Tuesday, or actually it was Wednesday, and turned around and had to go get a washout. Got held up on the washout, so didn't get loaded Wednesday night until late, so that put us Friday morning getting up to Ohio, and then all the rigor going and deadheading over there to get that load, that there was no load there, and then having to deadhead 50 miles back in the opposite direction I needed to go. And then had to wait over there, so that put me late getting. I would have probably made it home last night. Probably may have even unloaded last night, but this Saturday morning, I don't care. I'm ready to go home. So we're going to conclude this week and go get some rest, because next week's starting here pretty soon. So catch you guys next time.